So in the last class, we have finished the relation between gravitational potential and gravitational field intensity. Now I want to give you one table, okay, so that after watching or revising that table, you will remember values of gravitational field intensity as well as potential due to different shape. So let's see. So this is what we can say, one table I'm making. Field intensity, and potential for various shapes. Okay, so let's make this. Wait, first see how I am making table, like that you can make. The first one I am taking, that is for shape. Next column, that is this two columns I'm making, big columns. And in this again I'm making three sections. Like this, you see how I'm making. Here also I'm dividing into three equal parts. And now like this, okay. So in the first column I'm taking shape, okay. Here I'm taking gravitational field intensity, gravitational field intensity, and here I'm taking gravitational potential, gravitational potential. Now here first one is point is outside, so this small r is greater than capital R, we can say. Here it is on the surface, we can say small r is equal to capital R, and here it is inside, that is small r is less than capital R. Similarly here also outside, point is outside, it means R is greater than capital R. Okay. Next is on, that is small r is equal to capital R. And third is inside, that is small r is less than capital R. Okay. So first shape I am taking, that is hollow sphere. Okay, what I am taking? Hollow sphere. So outside means what you are getting, gravitational field intensity gm by r square. On the surface of this hollow sphere, gm by capital R square. Inside it is 0. Next, gravitational potential, you see, minus gm by small r. Here minus gm by capital R. And inside it is also same, that is minus gm by capital R. This already we have seen, just I am giving in one table. Okay, right. Next shape, you see now, next one I am taking, that is solid sphere. What is the next one? Solid sphere. For this, gm by r square outside. On the sphere is how much? Gm by capital R square. And inside is what, Ray? G m small r divided by r cube. Potential, now see, gravitational potential. Outside it is minus gm by r. Next, on the surface, minus gm by capital R. Inside it is what? For solid sphere, minus gm by r cube, 3r square minus small r square divided by 2. Okay. Next one is ring. Next one is what? Ring. And for ring, what is the first formula? Outside ring means G capital M small r divided by r square plus small r square whole power 3 by 2. Okay, what is that? 3 by 2. On the surface means what here? On the surface means this small r we should replace with capital R, है ना? तो क्या आ जाएगा आपको? G capital M capital R divided by, this is what? 2r square whole power 3 by 2. Next, inside the ring, you will get gravitational field intensity is equal to 0. Then potential here, minus gm by under root of r square plus small r square. Here it is minus gm minus gm by root 2r, and inside it is minus.
Sir, bigger and smaller are same, sir.
Where bigger r is,
sir, in first.
No.
Okay, sir.
Bigger r is radius. Small r is distance from the center. Okay. Got it? Right.
Yes, sir.
You see backside, we have learned this now already. I gave you formulas. We have derived also. So this is what the table is, only these three things. This down part is not necessary. So I'm erasing. Okay, make this table. Yes, finished.
Sir, 2 minutes.
Okay, make it. Yes, finished. Do it fast.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Now let's move ahead and we will start the next topic, that is gravitational potential energy. Okay, what is that? Gravitational gravitational potential energy. Okay. Now, see here. Now, first what I am doing, I am bringing a mass m1 and placing over here in the space. Now, is there any necessity to do work because there is no gravitational field present? Okay. Before bringing m1, was there anything? No. First I brought m1. Now I want to brought another mass m2. Okay. Then I have to do work against this gravitational field intensity produced by this m1, hai na? Yes. So it requires some energy, we can say. Let us suppose these two are separated at distance r, and from this point, okay, let us assume that one point P, and this is at a distance x from this mass m1. Means what? You are bringing from infinity, we can say from x. Okay, from this point you are bringing this mass m2, and we are placing at this point m2. Then see here, what I can do, if I want to find force, F is equal to G m1 m2 by x square. Okay. Now, if I want work done, that is W is equal to F into dx. F into dx. Okay. So this is what? dW. Now if I will take integration, what I am getting, see, F is what? G m1 m2 by x square into dx, and let us take the integration from r1 to r2. This dw is nothing but, integration of dw is nothing but w, and this w is equal to G m1 m2 into 1 by x square dx from r1 to r2. Okay. Now you know 1 by x square I can write as a x power minus 2 dx. Hai na? So integration of this is what? X power minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 plus 1. This is nothing but minus 1 by x. And this is from r1 to r2. So what is our rule? Put upper limit, subtract lower limit. So yeah, na? Right? Put upper limit, subtract lower limit. If I will substitute upper limit, then minus 1 by r2 minus of minus 1 by r1. But always you see there is an attractive force. That's why I am keeping minus sign before only. dw is equal to minus f dx, and that's why it is minus here. So this is equal to G m1 m2, this minus, and what is here? Minus 1 by x r1 to r2. Put upper limit, subtract lower limit. So minus G m1 m2 into minus 1 by r2 minus of minus 1 by r1. So this is equal to minus G m1 m2. What you are getting here? Minus 1 by r2 plus 1 by r1. Now again multiplying with this minus sign, what you will get? G m1 m2 into 1 by r2 minus 1 by r1 after multiplying with this minus sign inside the bracket, and therefore this work done is nothing but gravitational potential energy, and therefore u is equal to what you got, g m1 m2 1 by r2 minus 1 by r1. So yeah, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just we have to keep upper limit and lower limit, that's it. Yes, finished.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next
sir.
you see, so u is equal to minus g m1 m2 by r if suppose you are bringing from infinity. Okay, so this is what the general formula, you keep it in mind. General formula, ठीक है, u is equal to minus gm1 m2 by r, and if someone will ask you why negative sign of the potential is due to the fact that indicates negative sign indicates gravitational forces are attractive in nature. Okay, and you keep it in mind, with increase in R, gravitational potential energy increases or decreases? Less negative value you will get now, so it will increase. So this you keep it in mind. One more note point, what is that? With increase in R, with increase in R, what happens? With increase in R, potential energy, that is PE, becomes less negative. Less negative. That is, it increases. जैसे कि समझो -4 is there and -2 is there. Which one is greater? This one is greater, है ना? Negative value. This one is greater, no, as compared with this -4. That's
Yes,
why it increases. Keep it in mind. Okay. Right. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If suppose you are having now system of 3 masses like this. For system of 3 masses. For system of 3 masses. For example, this is X.
Sir, positive sign indicates?
Where positive sign? Negative sign, that is. This
No, sir,
negative.
positive. Only negative will come, sir.
Always negative. Okay.
Okay, sir, okay.
नेगेटिव साइन, ये देखो नेगेटिव है ना यहाँ पे, ये देखो नेगेटिव साइन, ऑलवेज नेगेटिव. Potential energy is always negative. Negative sign indicates gravitational forces are attractive in nature. And with increase in R, potential energy becomes less negative, that is, it increases. Okay. Now see here, for
Okay.
three mass system, what we can say? For system of 3 masses, something like this I am taking. This is 1, 2 and 3. So ये देखो 1, next this is 2, and this one is 3. There is position vectors we can say, or displacement vectors. Displacement vector, these are. This one is y-axis. This one is x, and this one is z. Now suppose this is m1, this is m2, and this is m3. Then you see this is 1 to 3 now. 1 to 3 means R1 3 bar. 1 to 2 means R1 2 bar. 2 to 3 means R2 3 bar. These are the position vectors we can see. So if we want gravitational potential energy of this system, what we will do? Minus, first of all, these in between these two, minus G m1 m2 by R1 2 bar, है ना? Yes, इसका magnitude आप ले सकते हो.
Yes, sir.
Plus, again, due to these two, 2 and 3, what you will get? Minus G m2 m3 by R23 bar, इसका magnitude. Next, plus, again what? Minus G m1 m3 divided by R13 bar, इसका magnitude. Just addition, है ना? So what you will get here, you see now this u is going to be like this minus, I am taking g common, minus g common. What is left? See, m1 m2 by r12 bar magnitude plus m2 m3 by r23 bar magnitude plus follow m1 m3 by r13 bar magnitude. Understood? Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
like this. Note down fast. Shall I go to the next page?
1 minute. Sir.
1 minute.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Now, suppose now you are having something 4 particles or 5 particles. How you will do? You see here one general point for n particles or for n particle system. For n particle system, okay, there are n into n minus 1 by 2 pairs and potential energy is calculated or first I will write yes, for n particle system there are n into n minus 1 pairs and potential energy is calculated for each pair and added, calculated for each pair and added. जैसे कि for example if आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे if n is equal to 4 then how many pairs है 4 into 4 minus 1 by 2 तो कितना होगा 4 into 3 divided by 2 सही है ना तो how many pairs 6 pairs है ना सही है क्या
Yes, sir.
okay
Yes.
So like this, have to add 6 pairs. Already we have seen 3 is there, means 3 into 3 minus 1. How many? 3, hai na?
Sir,
Ab
should we
dekho.
rejoin, sir?
No need. Okay. So 3 pairs
Okay.
you will get for 3 only. That's why M1, M2 by all this, whatever we have seen before. Okay. Note down this fast.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.